Well, I hope you can hear me. There we go. Um, just came back from what? My spiritual journey. Um, learned a lot of new things, especially when it comes to healing. Uh, yeah. Well, as you can see, I am very tan right now due to summer feels. It's super hot in here. It's super humid. Hi, Sue Sharon. How are you? We just had a little conversation a while ago. Kindly click the like button for me. Would really appreciate that. Can you hear me? Well, I guess so. Let's try to put this here. There we go. Good morning, Sis AK. Received your donation right off the bat. Yeah, for those who actually missed me, I went to a spiritual journey for the rest of the Holy Week. Um, it's really a fun and a learning process. I've learned a lot of, things, works. Yeah. Uh, I went to a specific guru to update the practice. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Hi, Sis May. Did AK already posted? No, not yet. And I believe that we will use this time frame because when we will going to use the old time frame, it's super humid. The AC, it felt like I'm in the oven. I have tried a while ago. I can't. So I asked people around here when I was out. It's super hot. So chances are, for uh the benefit of us having a little comfy situation, we might gonna go evening my time, morning your time, at least for this entire summer. I'd share it. What can you expect for the rest of the April? This is for you, sis Sharon. What can you expect for the rest of April? Sharon. What can you expect for the rest of April? Temperance. Hierophant. Two of Cups. At least for the rest of April, this is somewhat an offer. It felt like it will be given to you on bended knees. Almost it feels like courting, you know, a person will try to impress you. Will be a little extra romantic for you before the end of the month with the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. I don't want to say that you're waiting, to be treated as a special person, but I am seeing that this is where this person's gonna realize that you need to be treated the queen as you are because you have been so generous with your time, energy, and everything. Um, yeah, I think that this your person. is going to give you at least, if not more than, at least the same energy based on what you are giving to him. That is for you. All right. That is for you, Sharon May. Told ya. Mm. Sometimes your person still. Uh, AK, you would love to know, or you would like to know, if Peter would reconcile with you since there's no communication for a week. Ouch. And will he be the one to talk first to you? This is for you, sis AK. So let's check if Peter will be the first to reach out and communicate. You know, May, I went to Pangasinan. That was actually a province here to update because Holy Week, especially Friday, this is where the practitioners needs to update, increase, level up their game. Um, you weren't gonna believe I've already like seen three forms. They are already people who passed away. I think my consciousness increased. I haven't talked to those person. I've said a lot of things. Even the what? Even those intimate moments, things, their names actually. I'm hearing the most valuable things that needs to be um mentioned. Well, anyway, let's go back to AK. Sis AK, will he be the first to reach out? Why? Milk and honey serendipity. What I am receiving is more of a message for now on these three oracle cards. Um, what I am hearing from our guides, actually, there will be reconciliation. That's for sure. I am seeing lifted spirits. I am seeing joy. But your question here is, will he be the first to move? Knave of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Empress. The Empress, let's check if this is another person, a new person with the Eight of Wands communicating with the Four of Swords. Um, if I may say, someone is attacking your person's or Peter's um focus. This is someone new. I think that Peter is communicating with that person already, but with the Knave of Pentacles, that's why you are on pause. I think that you are with the Five of Wands in here. You might be in a competition with someone. So that's additional info. But then again, the question is, will he be the one to reach out with the Five of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands? The openings here, or the initiative should come from you. It should be you. I believe that Peter is not going to reach out, but I'm seeing reconciliation if you will be the one to reach out to Peter. Celine, hello. Hold up. Celine, will you land a better job in the next 6 to 9 months? Will you land a better job in 6 to 9 months? Will you land a better job in 6 to 9 months? The Nine of Cups, I love it. The Tower, the Queen of Cups. I am seeing a job, definitely. It will be by September or October, but it may be something that is probably something new. One thing's for sure, this is not actually the usual, or this is not the same. Um, it may be different from what you study or what you're doing. With the Tower, let's clarify that with a Hermit and a Chariot. I am also seeing here it could be travel. This might be a little far from you. But I think that this is also best for you, or a wise decision if you're going to accept this. The Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Justice. However, you might going to leave someone behind. There will be an opportunity, and you might going to weigh in. Should I stay in this place or should I leave? The Justice will be here. It's it's actually a win-win situation, whatever you choose, whether it's staying or taking the opportunity. But there will be opportunities around September or October. That is for you. Hi, Susie. Welcome to the channel. May, this is for you. Now let's check if Louis still have feelings. The Seven of Diamonds, the Ace of Hearts, the Five of Diamonds. This is still a yes. Sees Chell, David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Hold up. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. 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 Co-create. Happy, happy. Allega. Is this for you? Is this someone that he is connecting with? One thing's for sure, it felt your person is having some trouble. Um, there's no cards. It's just oracle cards. The core here is I'm having a hard time to build or to understand. Hmm. This the Sun, the Six of Pentacles, the Knave of Cups. So from what I'm seeing, um, I think what your person is going through right now is slowing down the process of bridging, wherein he would love to connect or reconnect, um, sort of like walk and pass through these portals so that there will be connections. Hold up. With the Five of Cups, the Justice, the Fool card. There might be some regrets in here for jumping off into another relationship or jumping into a relationship and leaving someone behind. Your person feels like I need to stay there or I should have stayed there. With the justice in here, I probably not having this kind of situation right now. We're probably having nice. What about this summer? There's something about this summer that probably both of you also discussed. It didn't happen because your person jumped into another connection, but he is hoping that it might going to happen this summer. Um, I think that your person actually remembers something about the conversation and hoping that by that time both of you are going to meet and probably create or recreate something about the summer. Actually, your person remembers you. There's regrets in here. Why? I mean, regrets why he left you. What should you know about the connection with David between the second half of the year? Um, is it second half or the third half? Well, you asked for the second half. We are already on the second half, April, May, June. Let's check. The second half of the year. This is for you. Temptation, standing your ground, foundation and achievements. I am seeing a pull from David's energy, sort of come near me. Um, but you're probably being lured into something that you will be tempted to join. Um, you're gonna feel that this might be the best time for you to have a reconnection with your person with David because there's an opportunity for you. I think that there is more of either a drunk text, a message, or just seeing your stories. Uh, Two of Pentacles. I knew it with the Death card and the Queen of Swords. You might gonna feel that moves are half baked. Um, of course, the feeling of should I bite into a bait of continuing this, even though I know that I might be on the losing end with the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Um, One thing's I think that this is more of a message. Are you going to settle for less? Mm, that is what I'm seeing for you, sees Chell. Susie, yeah, you're welcome, Sharon. What to expect? Hold up. What to expect on the work from the next couple of months? All right, let's check. For the next couple of months. By the way, I might be staying late because I need to maximize, the nighttime so that it won't be too hot in the studio. So yeah, I might gonna sleep when there is sun already. Share it. What to expect on the work front for the next couple of months? Hope, disruption, material and spiritual prosperity. You might be having some trouble with either with your workplace, gaining probably more of money, um, issues with coworkers, issues with the company. Sharon, I feel like It is much brighter than the past month or months. At least the energy is becoming a bit of almost as if the opening, the pathway towards having it. You're ending something with the Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, and a Queen of Swords. So there might be some opportunities that might arise in here or appear. But then again, this is not just going to land on your lap. You might gonna show your own way. Yeah, I feel like you need to find. I'm seeing sort of like a maze. You need to find a certain. It could be a location or a certain path that's actually going to work either with your schedule, um, with an expected salary. Well, at least you have an options in here with the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Wands. There's also some message in here that you need to look for something a little far from you. Sharon, that is for you. Morning. We are going to reach out to you by Friday. We are going to reach out by Friday. The Seven of Hearts, the Two of Hearts, the Three of Diamonds. I am going to say no because of the time frame, just because of the time frame. Ivy, oh, thank you. Celine, love it. September resonated well. You're welcome. Yami, what's coming in love for you this May? What is coming in love by 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 May? A leg up, serendipity, going the distance. I feel like there will be a little pause, but the pause is actually needed. Um, I am also seeing that you might going to search for someone. The reason being is because you might going to feel that this person is doing something, going somewhere without you knowing. So you might gonna feel that this person is doing something behind your back. Hold up. With the King of Wands, the King of Chalice, the Lovers. I'm seeing a good intentions in here, but how you're going to interpret it, it felt like you feel that you are being betrayed. So trust issues perhaps are going to rise, but then again, you don't have to. With the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the King of Swords. Because of, I think, these trust issues or history coming from your person, I believe that you might gonna feel a little stressed because this person is far from you or going far or you don't know where the person is with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Especially on the first 2 weeks of May, you might gonna feel that you are stuck and cannot move. You're having these trust issues, but then again, if this person mentioned that I'm going here, that I do not have um, signals, I can't have a conversation right now. This person meant it. But then again, how you're going to interpret it is because you are far from me, you might gonna do something else that might gonna hurt me. And that's not the case. With the Knave of Chalice, the Chariot, yeah, I'm seeing travels in here and the Fool card. Um, prior, I think third week of May, things will get better. You're gonna find out that your person is not lying or not saying kind of, because this is a feeling of I don't trust you, but there will be proof of them showing you that what they're doing is actually what they mentioned. So don't stress yourself out. That's actually a message for you. And also trust your person because that is important, especially your person is far from you. Says Tamika. Hold up, Tamika. What does the spirit wants you to know? 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 Transformation, shadow, memories of love. I am seeing here chances are letting go. Is it letting go of the connection or letting go of these bad experiences? Because I am seeing here a promise of I'm not doing it again, a promise of this is not going to happen again, a promise of I already changed, or at least I am changing. It may be a hard transition for me, but then again, I am doing my best. Hold up. With the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles, chances are, um, I feel like you might gonna feel that you need to reject some intimate moments because I love you, but my body feels like it's not time. It's not time for me to give it to you, although I want to. So there's some control in me, and this is for the sake of my protection. With the Three of Wands and a Nine of Swords. So I feel like you are gonna be a bit, or at least right now, having this hard time to sleep. Um, you're a little stressed out, or probably you're thinking, is your person, um, having sex with someone? With the Death card, the Seven of Cups, I mean, Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, I think that you have to wait for what? Reconciliation, King of Swords, the Two of Swords. Believe in the person because I feel like your person already removing some of the negative behaviors, negativities inside of him. just to prove to you that he is changing. That's what I am seeing. Your yes or no, are you gonna get your offer on the May 1st? So May 1, right? Not the first week, but you are very specific with the 1st of May. The Four of Diamonds, the Queen of Diamonds, the Ace of Clubs. I'm going to say no because of that precise date. Doesn't know. Sees child. Are you slow moving on now from David? Oh, let's check. Are you slow moving on from David? The Six of Diamonds, the Five of Spades, and the Eight of Spades. It looks like it, but it's a no. Oh, I feel so blessed too that you found me. Welcome again. I am good, thank you. Hi, Sis Kelly. Is your co-worker Shafiq has good energy towards you? Let's check. Is your co-worker Shafiq has good energy towards you? The Jack of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, and the Ace of Diamonds. That's a yes. Mm. May, thank you. Samika, you found me on TikTok. Yes, thanks. Sis Kelly. It's been a while. Yes, she's Queen. Sis Kelly, what is coming towards you in May? 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 The Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it is the best decision ever that you're searching for options, looking to find your own light, your way. I think that you kind of like waiting for someone, but should you hold up? Should you move forward? Because with the Ace of Cups and the Empress, I feel like you still need this person. Hold up. With the Six of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. What's coming towards you in May? Let's say arresting a specific aspect of your life. Not really leaving, but resting it and jumping into a new journey, or probably have your own way. At the back of your mind, you didn't left or you didn't leave this energy. Sort of, I just need to find my way. And what you're going to push here is push for your own happiness. And I am seeing here a lot of either party, celebrations, one thing's for sure, you might gonna find having some pause creates either a lot of happiness, smiles, celebrations inside your heart, wherein you might gonna feel it is okay to find your own journey. That is for you, sis Callie, Miss. Or I'm sorry, Queen. Let's check. Queen, this is for you. Queen. between the two of diamonds, the nine of hearts, and the queen of spades. Um, yeah, Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? Miss Clove, what is the significance of either a rose, either this is red, pinkish, some sort of in between that color, the devil card, the six of pentacles, the ten of pentacles. The devil card clarified by the page of cups and the seven of cups. You're seeking options. I think that you are finding your own way for you to pull this energy towards you. Is it good? Is it bad? Because I'm seeing some sort of like force coming from you that I need to have it, I need to experience this. Whether or not I'm going to, whether or not it's kind of, I'm waiting, but I need to pull this. I'm losing patience. I am losing patience for waiting. I think that this is me doing this actions so that the process will be a little faster. Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups. Now the Ten of Swords clarified by the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands. I feel like whatever it is, the other party or the party, the person, it could be a person on the other side might feel a little pressure instead of giving you the entire abundance in here, which is the Wheel of Fortune. It could be money, it could be love with the Two of Cups in here. You know, instead of making the process a little faster, you might gonna prolong it. That is what I am seeing. That's what you need to know right now. So the core here is l- leave them be, and you're gonna see. I feel like because of the force, you might instead that it's going to happen, you might prolong it. Yeah, Patty, hello. Yep. It should be answerable by yes or no for free. For free reading. There we go. You're welcome, Alicia. Will your ex going to return? Will what with this Pisces and Aquarius? I have been seeing Pisces and Aquarius couple. Um, I think that six times within 2 hours. Same question. The Jack of Spades, the Nine of Spades, the Eight of Spades. I'm seeing here no. Abby, I'm confused. Really one-sided love for a girl who assume or they have not really mutual relationship. Just drop your question as long as it's answerable by yes or no for free. Marshea, hello. What's coming towards you in love? Marshea, what is coming towards you in love? What is coming towards Marshea in love? What is coming in love for Marshea? Marshea, what is coming in love for you? Loyal heart. change in the wind, clean it up. One thing's for sure, someone might need your numbers, um, might did something wrong to you. I feel like this person would love to have a second chance or a chance for them to redeem themselves. I feel like they stained, their um, reputation, but it felt like no. I want to prove that I am not a kind of person. I want to prove that I can be trusted. I also want to prove that my feelings is true. I feel like this person might be a person who probably hurted your feelings, um, with a king of swords, because this person might be very stubborn, the chariot, and the high priestess, almost as if doing things that was actually when you said something, the more that you hate it, the more that this person's gonna do it. So there's an intention for this person to what? Piss you off. Um, where's the King of Swords in here? The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like this person also took advantage of your generosity, took advantage of because of you believing in them, makes excuses. So this person actually lied, especially when they were out or you're not together. Be- I think that you also feel that this person also lying, doing something behind your back, but you choose your silence. There's a lot of times that you didn't call them out. With the Queen of Chalice, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. What I am seeing in here is I think that these you might have some separation or challenges with this person as of the moment. One thing's for sure, your connection with this person is not the same anymore. And this is probably you walking away or probably you not giving the same energy like you were given before. I think that this person is missing it. Um, I feel like this person already understood that they pushed a lot of boundaries, and I feel like this is the time for them to make up, to pay their shortcomings. And I feel like um, what is coming is for them to show changes. This is their way of giving and sort of a sign that I regretted things. It might not gonna be verbal, but through actions, you're gonna feel and see that this person is changing. So this is for you, Sis Marcia. Jay, thank you. Yes, I am. Do you need to do the first move um for your person? Or wait, I think that you need to do the first move. Or do you need to initiate a conversation? This is for you, Jay. Do you need to initiate a conversation? The five of diamonds, the three of clubs, the seven of clubs. Um, no, that is for you. What else? There we go. YB. YB. Love reading for YB. Love reading for YB. You're welcome, Sis Kelly. Love and light. Love reading for YB. Love reading for YB. The Empress, Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. What I am seeing here is a deprivation of someone's energy, a deprivation of their attention, affection when it comes to love. I feel like this is up until before the weekend. Career, financial reading, Wabi. Career or financial reading, this is for you. Career or financial reading, Wabi. Career or financial reading, Wabi. Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Um, I am seeing here you are focusing on a specific task. It could be a specific project or just one project or one path. I feel like you need to really focus on that because there's a lot of happiness in there instead of it's time. That's the message. It's time to focus on, it's time to prioritize. I think that you have some plans of doing things or pursuing things. I think that this is the time for you to do it. Focus on that, move towards that path. How does the Libra CB feels about you? How does the Libra CB feels about you? How does Libra CB feels about you? How does the Libra or CB feels about you? The Knave of Cups, the Death card, the Stars. I am seeing here that this person is actually controlling their emotion and not wanting to be busted, but this person truly adores you. There is a certain, sort of, I can feel obsession, but not quite, but close to obsession. There's boundaries. There's a thin line between the adoration and obsession. I think that your person is playing in between that energy. Miss Clove, general for the rest of April. General reading 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 for the rest of April. The Four of Swords. The Four of Wands. The Four of Cups. Angel number 444. Angel number 444 requires for you to focus. Angel number 444 requires for you to um kind of, yeah, I already almost rem- remembers with the angel number 444 because I always saw them. Redirection or more of focusing. There's something in here that probably you are losing some grip, losing some enthusiasm, but you felt like I need to do something. No, don't give this energy up. I feel like you need to wait a little with the Three of Wands. Stretch your patience in this. Talk if you need to with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You might going to drop this energy. It could be a thing. It could be, an event, a project, but don't, because what I am seeing is you might gonna regret what this brings. I feel like you might be having some challenges achieving things, but it doesn't really mean that you're gonna fail. In fact, I'm seeing celebration. So Keep doing. Keep pushing. When will you gonna get the pay raise at work? This is for you. When are you going to get the pay raise at work? When are you going to get the pay raise at work? When are you gonna get the pay raise at work? The Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Wow, the Three of Swords. I feel like these people who kind of observing you, chances are they are looking for some loopholes for them not to give you. I am seeing here you might gonna find or search for where is my either commission, my money on this, but it felt like they're going to make some excuse. I know that this is not your what you're asking, but I feel like some people might have some ill intention when it comes to money towards you. I am seeing that this might gonna happen either July or September. Wow. Rain. What are YK's fantasies? What are YK's fantasies about you? Hold up. YK's fantasies about you. YK's fantasies about you. YK's fantasies about you. YK's fantasy about you. YK's fantasies about you. Seven of Wands. Knave of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. One thing's for sure. What I am seeing in here is your person. This person might have some, attraction with the buns, twins, whether it is the boobs, the butt. They have some fascinations about touching it, wanting to check how soft they are. And I feel like these persons probably thinking of imagining that they are touching it to a point wherein already making love to you. I think that they are also playing themselves um, before going to sleep to a point wherein sort of like being obsessed with the thoughts of you. Living fully and joyfully. Cards on a new application. Let's check. What about your new application? Cards on new application. Cards on your application. Cards on your application. Cards on your application. The Five of Swords. The Judgment and the Six of Wands. I am seeing you might be having or losing this hope. Um, but I feel like someone is gonna offer, give. You might gonna receive a call that you're gonna get in. I am seeing that this might gonna happen. What date is today? By the second week of May. Yeah, I'm seeing that by the third week of May, you might be having a new job already. What am I seeing in your Capricorn's energy towards you? Living fully and joyfully. What am I seeing in your Capricorn's energy? What am I seeing with your Capricorn's energy? What am I seeing? What am I seeing with your Capricorn's energy? What am I seeing with your Capricorn's energy? The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Stars. You know what? I feel like these might not be being seen um, right now. They might be hiding it from themselves, but it felt like their emotions getting deeper, but they don't want to show it because there's something here that they feel that I am afraid because I am not that kind of person. I want to be mushy. I want to be expressive. I want to do this. I want to say it because the feeling is getting intense and I want to express it, but I feel like I need to hold it a bit. Energies are flowing, and I think that it's overwhelming them because of the intensity of emotion. And I feel like they are loving you much deeper. Celine, are you gonna get a permanent residence in Canada? Are you gonna get a permanent residence in Canada? Are you gonna get a permanent residency in Canada? Are you gonna get a permanent residency in Canada? Are you gonna get a permanent residency in Canada? Are you gonna get a permanent residency in Canada? Are you gonna get a permanent residency? The Magician, the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess. I feel like there's already an stamp of approval that I am seeing. Uh, the energy here is you're in. This is this paper is just formality. I feel like you belong with us. You are here. Hold up. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords. Your heart feels like, why is it that you feel like you don't gonna get it? That you are not, you don't deserve this. It's the other way that's going to happen. And it felt like you're gonna surprise yourself for I am I think that this is a more of a confirmation that you are already a Canadian um, by heart, maybe not by blood, but sort of an embrace. It felt like there's a warm embrace that you belong with us. That is for you, Celine. YB, the Libra. What's the Libra? CB, next actions towards you. Let's check. Libra's next actions towards you. 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 The Hangman, the Three of Chalice, the Ace of Pentacles. The energy here, is it too early for me to express emotion or give gifts. This might be a literal gift, or this might be something that you can hear, feel, taste, touch, smell in the 3D. But your person is thinking, since I have this intense emotion, is it too early for me to express this? I don't want to shock her. I don't want her to be frightened with how fast am I gonna do this. But there's some eagerness with the person for them to show it, to express this, to offer it to you. Living fully and joyfully. Is your life back on track? Let's see. Is your life already back on track? Is your life already back on track? Is your life already back on track? Is your life gonna is already back on track? The Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands. Not yet fully back on track, but I am seeing here it's slowly falling into their own places. I feel like your past may be derailed for for the past months, but I feel like this is where the rebuild, reconstruction, and I feel like it is going to go smooth. Let's just say give this a month or two, and you're gonna feel that, oh yes, this is me again. This is it felt like my energy, is the flow. This is what I want, and I can restart from this. This is the break that I am waiting for. That is for you. Sharon, what do the spirits, what do the spirit guides wants you to know? Sharon, the spirit guides wants you to know. Spirit guides wants you to know. What does the spirit guides wants you to know? Spirit guides wants you to know. Five of Wands, Temperance, the Queen of Wands. I feel like you might want to voice out something, do something, speak your mind. It is okay to do it in a manner that you will also, what? Consider the other person's feelings, the other person's um situation. It is okay to speak, say something, but it must also be just. With the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. And I think that this is the time for you to say things instead of what? Compressing, not saying things and pile everything up until you explode. It's much better for you to do it, say it as early as possible, speak your mind. Um, because you might gonna burst out, and instead of you pointing whatever it is that you want to say, it might gonna go everywhere, and you might gonna be misunderstood. Seize a child. Clarify what's happening in the summer between. Oh no, David, because you couldn't remember what you talked about before. Hold up. Let's check. Let's sneak peek into the past. Travel at least a year or two. Travel back. travel back at least a year or two. Hold up, and then rain is next. Message in a bottle, never ending story, imagine. These might be not as something that was discussed, but I am seeing, or it might be, um, a conversation that was being repeated. It might be a plan. I am seeing here, it might be a beach wedding, it might be someone else's wedding, someone that probably you saw on the TV. I want to, do it. It could be an inspiration. You just mentioned, he just mentioned, kind of, yeah, I would love that. Good up. Because it felt like this is also a dream that I want to experience. Nothing has changed. With the Eight of Chalice, the Seven of Wands, the Empress. That this, I feel like probably you were discussing marriage. It could not be a beach or somewhere sort of. There's something about marriage, and my heart still belongs to you, and I want to walk down the aisle. There's something about May that we talked about this. Hold up, or summer rather. Um, the Ace of Wands. The probably this might also be a discussion when you're talking about money, you're making love, or you made love. Then you talk about wedding either a celebration and it needs a lot of money. It's still on my mind. And it felt like I want to recreate that still with you. Mm. What should you know about your plans of moving out? What should you know about your plans of moving out? What should you know about your plans of moving out? What should you know about your plans of moving out? What should you know about your plans of moving out? Kindly click the like button. It's not moving up. We're stuck on the 17th, and I feel like I've answered more than 17 questions already. Hope, universe, destiny. I am seeing moving out from your current place will also opens a lot of opportunities. I feel like I don't want to say that your place is, I think that it requires some updates. You already gained some good energies on that, but I feel like the place all kind of like have a ceiling or a margin that this is just what I can give you. And I feel like this is the time for you to move out so that you can upgrade something. I feel like this next place is destined for you to be on it because I feel like it will open a lot of doors with the Four of Wands, and you might I am seeing weddings in here. Or it might be a cohabitation, but Ten of Cups is here. So weddings, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this will open doors for wedding once you moved out with the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups. You will understand that somewhat you're no longer um I think the purpose of your current place already serves you, and I feel like you will understand the reason. Oh, that's the reason why I need to move out from this current place to this place because there's a lot of opportunities that might going to open, and you will only uncover those thoughts or those ideas once you're already on that new place. Rain, you're feeling a little off lately. What steps can you take to realign with your best version of yourself? Now, this is for you, Rain. So you feel a little off. What can you do? What? Hold up. The King of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Let go of this person's thoughts because I feel like you are holding on to past hurts. It could be a traumatic experience, um, um, an experience that you can't let go. You feel like a loser on it. You feel like this person took my reputation. I felt a bit of beaten, energetically by this person, and I cannot forgive. I feel like these negativity still have some holes in your heart. The Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. I feel like these energy, even though that this is coming from the past, it stops you from either trusting some people or trusting people per se. Even though that person has good intentions for you, you're pushing them away. It is okay to remove that negative behaviors. you know the feelings needs to be removed, the learnings needs to be still in place. You still need to remember, because without that, you should grow, but your emotion should grow. It's stuck from the past. It's stuck to the past rather. You're excited. Oh yes, if you have some questions, Celine, you can still ask me some questions offline, even though we're not having this live. You can still ask me some questions. Hi, Gabriel. Yeah, Cece. Dr. Tany's secret thoughts about you. Cece, what is this person's, the co-worker, thoughts about you? Thoughts about you. Thoughts about you. Nine of Pentacles. The Strength card. The King of Chalice. I feel like this person cannot say, or not really into verbal, not really communication, not really communicating their emotions towards you, but they are happy. But since, because it's a co-worker, I feel like they are controlling their feelings. We should be professional, but the more that I control it, the more I feel attached to your energy. So I feel like this person somewhat having some crush, and I think it's more than crush because there's already an emotion invested. But as much as possible, they want to appear professional. That is Gabriel. The Marcus has disappeared once again. Ouch. Why does he makes all these plans and promises just to continue coming in and out of your life? This is for you, says Gabriel. So let's see. Why is he like that? Sort of riding to, why there is some sort of like a ride. I am walking away. The Fates Orphan. I think that this is soulmate. I feel like this is how you feel, that you feel abandoned. You have a strong belief. You have this strong feeling that you already met, the person for you. I also believe that this is somewhat, a person meant to be a part of your life, but it kind of seemed that this person is walking away because of the intensity of the energy, which I feel like this is the first time that this person felt so intense, or he never felt this intense emotion, even with the past, or even trying to connect with someone. This is some sort of, let's say, magical for me, and I feel like I can't understand. my connection with you. I know that this is intense, but I'm kind of afraid of getting near that warmth, feeling with the Two of Cups in here. Um, the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. I feel like this person is waiting for a specific time. I know this might take, I feel you. You feel like, oh, it's been a while, but for them, I need more time. What time? Um, is this time? Is this sign? Because your person's waiting for something. With the three of makes sense. Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like your person is sort of like waiting if this should be sort of I need some signs. With the Seven of Swords, the Knave of Wands, the Knight of Wands. I feel like his heart is really meant for this, you know, and he knows the person that needs to walk down the aisle. I know that this is you, but also feel like he is not, or uh, trying to fight that he is going into that direction. I feel like he don't want, or he can't let go of his bachelor life. Hmm. Stefani, did someone else get the job at OM's office? Oh, did someone else get the job at your operation manager's office? Let's see. Did someone took it? Did someone grab it? Did someone hold up? Let's see. With the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, the World card. Someone took it. I feel like there's a lot of competitions, and it felt like it was given because of what? Um, Politics. This is not a good decision, but someone did it for the sake of, okay, just don't use this against me. We're even. Position is yours. Ah, oh, thank you. CZ, how will your birthday gonna be this year? Let's check. How your birthday is gonna be this year. How your birthday gonna be this year. This is for you, CZ. How will your birthday gonna be this year? The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands. I think that your birthday, this is a realization of either creating or building a family with this person. I feel like you're gonna blow a cake and you're gonna blow someone else's cake. I'm feeling that you might gonna have an intimate moment with someone. Child, when do I see you moving out? Sees child, when do I see you moving out? When do I see you moving out? When do I see you moving out? Kindly click the like button for me. So when do I see you moving out? Solar plexus chakra. I feel like summer, autumn, that kind of weather, sort of in between, because I feel like there's still some warmthness in this. Why do I smell cinnamon? I smell, we call it squash. It might be a pumpkin. Hold up. The Six of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. I am seeing around third quarter of this year. Mm, are we good? I think you guys, you certainly missed me. I also missed you. Yeah. You're welcome. So thank you so much, you guys. Love and light. Namaste. See you on the next live, the next reading. Love and light. Thank you and I appreciate you. Goodbye.